What's up, everybody? Thank you guys for checking out this video today. So last time I did a video talking about why I thought Red Velvet was the best current K-pop girl group. I had mentioned somewhere in that video my top 3 groups being Red Velvet, BLACKPINK, Twice. So if you're wondering what kind of content I frequently put up on this channel, it is stuff that is related to Red Velvet, BLACKPINK, and Twice. Today I'm going to be talking about ranking BLACKPINK's comeback singles from my least favorite to my most favorite. And it's not that hard because they've only released 5 singles. And that's not that much. So, what is my ranking of BLACKPINK's comebacks and singles? Now let me talk a little bit about my history with BLACKPINK. I really love BLACKPINK a lot. I found BLACKPINK when they debuted with Boom Baya, and I really enjoyed it a lot, and I thought they were really cool. So I've been a fan of them ever since. You know, I've stuck with them, and I think they are really, honestly, one of the best music groups in the world. And they should be respected as that, because they churn out fantastic fucking music every single time they release something. When it comes to ranking their songs, it's kind of like ranking my children, because I really like them all, but I like to make things difficult for myself. So I will rank all of their singles, all of their comebacks, from my least favorite to my most favorite. And if you disagree with me, you can throw a tomato at me. And if you agree with me, you can still throw a tomato at me. Least favorite meaning I still enjoy it, but not as much as the rest of their discography. That is Stay. Stay is a very beautiful song, and I think that Rosé's guitar playing is really nice. And you know, I don't want to say avoided the song for a while, but I definitely did not listen to it as much as the rest. I just recently, within like the past month, started to put this song on regular rotation whenever I listen to music, and it's mostly because I realized I was missing out on it. It's a good song. I don't know if it's as good as the rest of their comebacks. I think that in the same way that Red Velvet does the red and the velvet, this was sort of like their velvet side of things. I don't know if it's my favorite song, but I definitely don't dislike it. The only reason I'm putting it my least last is just because I've listened to it the least of all of their comebacks, just simply because I just never caught on to it, honestly. And maybe that's just fault of my own. Number 4 is going to probably get a lot of attention, but number 4 is actually going to be their debut single, Boom Baya. I feel like when they released Boom Baya, they didn't quite have the BLACKPINK formula down like yet, because obviously your debut, like when bands put out their debut record, they are not the band that people will come to know them as in the future. It's a really, honestly, one of the best debuts in recent K-pop history. Yes, that is absolutely true, but I always felt like there's something just kind of missing from it. Maybe a little bit of something that just you get in the rest of their songs now that you just didn't get in Boom Baya. But with that said, I still fuck with it so much. Boom Baya. I mean, if you're not doing the whole headbanging thing and the oppa, I mean, are you even alive? Coming in at number 3, I'm gonna put Whistle. Whistle is one of those tracks that at first I heard it and I thought to myself, eh. And I hated that at first because I really do love BLACKPINK a lot. And I remember listening to it and being like, but then over time, it slowly became like I get it now. That song is minimalistic swagger to like the best degree that the thing that was probably missing on Boom Baya was that sort of unspoken swagger. And on Whistle, you just get oozing amounts of swagger, and you just get oozing amounts of confidence, and it just comes through on the track. So I mean, what a fucking song Whistle is. And I love the breakdown part. The breakdown part has always been one of my favorite parts. And the chorus, obviously, the chorus. I mean, if you don't move while listening to the chorus of Whistle, you may need to get your pulse checked. So coming in at number 2 is Playing with Fire. Playing with Fire is a great song. Regardless of what genre you want to place it under, honestly, Playing with Fire is just... As soon as I hear the da, 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 I mean, I know shit's about to go down. Playing with Fire is a song that you can listen to 10,000 times, 50,000 times, and you're still never going to get tired of it. That's incredible. That really is honestly, like, I can't even listen to songs that I've made of my own that much. I get tired of them after a while. But Playing with Fire, I do not get tired of listening to Playing with Fire. Why is that? It's just because it's a great song. It's a fun, entertaining song. And the whole point of music is to always have something that the listener can, something new for the listener to hear in the song, so they can keep entertained and interested. And Playing with Fire has a shit ton of that. And for that, I mean, you listen to it, you can't shut it off, right? While Playing with Fire is number 2, it is probably my number 1 played BLACKPINK song of all time. For sure. Without question, it is the number 1 thing that I played. So that obviously leaves the number 1 spot to the release that was the newest one that just came out this past summer, and that is As If It's Your Last. And maybe it was just because of the fact that when it came out, I was anticipating it coming out, and I was like, damn, I really hope this is good. But this song, it's a cultural icon at this point, partially because it was in Justice League, and partially just because of the impact that it had. When I say icon, I mean up among the leagues of I Got a Boy or I Am the Best. It is up there with those songs that when you think of classic K-pop songs, As If It's Your Last is a classic K-pop song. But it was only released like 6-7 months ago. And that's pretty damn hard to do. To have something that came out just under a year ago to be considered a classic song. As If It's Your Last is BLACKPINK at their most versatile, their most concise, their most energetic, their most confident, their most swaggered, their most everything. Everything was to the top. Everything was just at its peak, and everything just was executed 150%. And when you can just execute everything 150% and you just get it right the first time, I mean, you got a fucking hit on your hands, seriously. And As If It's Your Last is one of those things that I just do not think will ever fade away. I don't think there will ever be. I think that from now on, when idols go on to different shows and they sing to old classic K-pop songs, I think As If It's Your Last is going to be one of the ones that they do that to, just because of how massive of a song it is. It is just a massive song, and undeniably, putting it in a movie such as Justice League, I mean, that's the biggest stage in the world. And to have your music video chosen and your music to be chosen to be shown for not even just 30 seconds, it's like a minute, 2 minutes of the song. That is ungodly exposure. I mean, if BLACKPINK doesn't just absolutely explode in the fucking scene, they have three native English speakers. Not native, but they have 3 people who are fluent in English in the group. I mean, they are absolutely poised to just crush the American and Western music charts. Just crush them, honestly. And I think it's partially due to the fact of just how massive As If It's Your Last became over time. So that's why I'm going to put it at number 1. So like I said, while I made my past video on Red Velvet being the best group, BLACKPINK is my number 2. Twice is my number 3. So I just wanted to do this today, ranking BLACKPINK's comeback discography, least favorite to favorite. Again, least favorite does not mean I don't enjoy it. It just means my least favorite. So thank you guys for checking this out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next time.